So it's 3/28/2020. Virus continues, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about my thoughts and everything that's been going on, as well as a few other things that I've encountered and discovered recently. So the U.S., in order to counter the virus, has decided to hand out stimulus checks of 1,200 per family or per person, 500 per child, so a family of two with a child is looking at around $2,900 this one-time payment. Tons of people I know already have lost their jobs and are struggling, potentially even facing evictions. Um, so it's a very bad situation. And with the amount of money the Federal Reserve is committing to quantitative easing, as well as handing out, combined with the lack of production and actual economic activity, I really wonder if we're headed towards a Weimar style event because money without production, without labor, has no value, real value. So I started thinking about what to do with my stimulus check. Alicia and I are very blessed and um, fortunate that we're considered critical employees. We didn't lose our jobs. Um, I'm able to work from home, so we don't have to take my daughter to daycare. Um, so, phew, so many people I know are not in that situation, and I kind of feel bad because I've been enjoying being home, and I take my dog for a walk a couple times a day. I've been working in the garden. I've been playing with my daughter. I've been cooking a lot, exercising. I've been really trying to live to the fullest, and I feel bad because I'm enjoying it, but that's what you need to do at this time. You need to take every day that you can and enjoy it to the fullest of your ability because this could get bad. It already is bad for many people. I mean, they could come home to me at any time. My wife is a nurse, so you need to really embrace every single day and get out there and dig your garden, play with your kids, take your dog for a walk, learn a new skill, read a book, do something different to make you um, live this moment. So, thinking of the stimulus check, it made me think about what to do with that stimulus check. And, I have a bunch of physical precious metals. I have some cryptocurrency. I got money in the bank. I got ETFs in Sprott, some mining stock. But I was looking into some type of vaulting service, some type of digital gold or silver, so that I could put it in there, let it sit, get it out quickly. And I had gotten a free gold back from UPMA in the past, and I knew they had zero spread um, gold and silver, and they have kind of a convoluted, interesting way in which they do business, in which you're buying gold dollars and gold or silver dollars or gold backs, which is these gold leaf paper items you see on the screen. Yeah, I find it fascinating, and I really have always appreciated local currencies. I worked on the Baltimore notes for a little while, so it's kind of something I'm interested in. So I wanted to buy $100 worth of gold back and keep it in digital form. So in the future, I could exchange it for silver or gold or back into US dollars. So I sent an ACH check request and saw it said it would take 20 days. So I contacted them, but they had already emailed me saying that they had reached their limit of ACH requests and I could send a paper check if I wanted. They had so much increased demand because of this virus, and it's the same with every dealer. Every major dealer is very low on silver and gold, or the premium on silver, with the spot price being around 1460 right now. They want $23 for silver eagles, so seven or no, $9 premiums and stuff, which is kind of crazy if you ask me. But with all the, like we said, the money printing, or quote unquote money printing, um, the chances that silver is going to be below 20 again, it's pretty low. I mean, I kind of think that we're going to see a spike and then another drop down again, just like after 2008. But they don't probably settle 25, $30 just due to changes in demand and decrease in the value of fiat currencies around the world. But so it got me thinking about this vaulting service. It's a new company, and I appreciate what they're doing, but if they can't handle the ACH payments right now, what's going to happen when all these new people who got into silver and gold who aren't long-term interested parties all of a sudden want to sell, say the price does go up and they want to sell and they want to get dollars out, will UPMA have the dollars available to satisfy the demand? I mean, they have a 0% spread. I mean, I realize it's a little bit too risky for them, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that stimulus check. Um, on other news, my brother sent me some info on this company called Uphold. So it's a cryptocurrency wallet. Now, I had used Coinbase before and Binance, but this one's pretty interesting because you can actually exchange cryptocurrencies for any other currency within here. You can also do XAU and XAG, which is pretty interesting. And this wallet actually connects to the Brave browser. So the Brave browser is pretty neat too, especially if you have a website or you're a content creator. The reason is Brave browser is kind of like I mean, it's just a browser, but it blocks ads and it also blocks a lot of trackers and cookies. And you get to choose when you view ads. And when you view the ads, you're rewarded in something called basic attention token, which is worth about 15 cents a token right now. Those tokens can be then used as tips for content creators, or it can be exchanged into one of the other cryptocurrencies, or US dollars or euros or whatever you want. Um, Now, what's neat is you can actually hook your Uphold wallet up with your Brave browser and connect that to, say, your YouTube account. So if someone sees your YouTube video, they can tip you in BAT, and then you can have your wallet instantly convert the BAT into one of the other cryptocurrencies. So say you like the XAU um, ETF, you can have any money sent to your page directly transferred into that currency, which is pretty neat. And I really appreciate that. Um, this is new technology, and I mean, it's all pretty fascinating. So if you're a content creator or you have a website, I would definitely suggest making an account with Uphold and downloading the Brave browser and setting this up. So in other news today, or yesterday, we planted another row of beets and lettuce. And so far we have 4 rows of peas. We got 2 rows of lettuce, a row of beets, 2 rows of radish, and 2 rows of spinach. And we also planted chives and cilantro. I built a new garden bed around my goji berries and elderberries to protect them. And we dug up a new plot that's going to be a dedicated plot for tomatoes and peppers. So, like I was saying earlier, during this time that you're quarantined and you're inside, plant a garden. If you live in an apartment, get some planters and plant some herbs and stuff. Growing your own stuff is so satisfying. Watching it grow up, digging it up, tasting it. The taste out of a home garden just demolishes everything from the store. I often think that the reason kids don't like vegetables is because the store-bought vegetables are just so unflavorful because they're picked based on size, not the value of it. So just something to consider. I would definitely get out there and plant a garden. So we have not much new news here in Maryland. I saw the police are being told to only respond to major crimes. So you're pretty much on your own for smaller things, which is kind of concerning. My wife is a nurse. Her hospital is running pretty much out of PPE. They don't have the proper masks. My neighbor's wife is also a nurse, and she said that at her hospital they are running low on gowns and gloves. It's really a tragedy, and it's a crime that our nation didn't prepare better for this and has blown it off for so long and not paid attention to it for so long. I mean, I'm just a electrical engineer, and I could have told you in January that this thing was coming. I was watching the news, seeing that this thing was coming from China from a mile away. And I remember seeing the day the first few cases were confirmed here, and I remember seeing that they let off a ton of passengers off some cruise in New Jersey back in January, and some of the people were infected, and they just went along their day like it was no big deal. I mean, this virus has really exposed the weakness of our nation and the corruption. It's just, it's just sad. So I don't know. Alicia and I joke about moving one day, getting out of this country, but I don't know where we would go. Everywhere has their own problems, I guess. We have good neighbors where we are, and a nice little house. It's comfortable. Got my dog. What else do you really need, right? So count your blessings. God bless, and have a wonderful day.